There's something special here in Colorado, and in Boulder in particular. Part of it, of course, is the setting, the air, the sunshine, mountains, the energy. But it's also a spirit of inventiveness and discovery, and a spirit of civic-mindedness of our citizens. Well, this season, the Boulder Philharmonic is going to be saying "Bravo, Colorado," "Bravo, Boulder," as we celebrate our community in ways large and small, beginning with a concert on September 11th called Heroic Portraits. It begins not with a portrait per se, but a landscape, or you might call it a soundscape. A glorious new work by American composer Jeff Tyzik called "Bravo, Colorado" that presents vivid sonic impressions of our state's stunning mountains, beautiful alpine meadows, and thundering whitewater rivers and streams. Then it's on to the heroes, those people who exhibit courage, moral conviction, persistence, who embody our aspirations for our better selves. Heroes are often celebrated, but they are just as often unsung. These are the sorts that Aaron Copland had in mind when he penned his iconic Fanfare for the Common Man. And these are the sorts of heroes that you will see at our concert in September, a concert that will be as visually stunning as it is orally beautiful. We are thrilled to be joined by James Westwater, a nationally celebrated, one-of-a-kind artist who specializes in photochoreography, a synthesis of images and music. So these civic heroes, people who work every day, often anonymously, to make Boulder a better place in which to live, will be celebrated on 3 large screens arrayed above the stage. The resulting work is in fact a world premiere, a gift from the Boulder Philharmonic to the community that has supported and sustained our own growth for 53 years now. Closing the first half, we'll also hear Copland's moving Lincoln Portrait, narrated by Boulder's own Bill Mooney. Westwater's visual counterpart explores both the context of Lincoln's life and work, as well as our country's ongoing struggle with issues of race, equal justice, and equal opportunity. After the intermission, Beethoven's Symphony No. 3, the Eroica, or Heroic Symphony. As an advocate for human rights, freedom, and political self-determination, Beethoven was initially drawn to the figure of Napoleon Bonaparte, who seemed to him to be the champion of the common man in his struggle with the tyrannical forces of the oppressive ruling class. After Beethoven learned of Napoleon's feat of clay, he is said to have angrily scratched out the dedication on the title page, replacing it simply with Eroica, to the memory of a great man. The Eroica is a milestone in the history of music, a piece of a heft and dimension previously unknown in the symphonic genre. The first movement itself is a kind of heroic journey. It opens with 2 confident chords heralding our hero, who, frankly, doesn't seem quite ready for prime time. But we get to follow him through some of his trials and tribulations. Through which he eventually gains his footing to become the hero we need him to be. The second movement, cleverly built on the same theme but in a minor key, is a deeply affecting funeral march in which the cellos and basses play the role of snare drum in the funeral cortege. after the third movement scherzo, the final movement gives us a brilliant set of variations based on a theme that became a bit of an obsession for Beethoven in 1803, so much so that he used it in 3 different works he composed that year. September 11th, the date of our concert, seems a most appropriate day on which to celebrate the indomitable human spirit and to reflect on acts of heroism, both large and small. So join us at 7:30 that evening, right here at Mackey Auditorium, for heroic portraits, the music of Copland and Beethoven, and the brilliant photochoreography of James Westwater. I'll see you at Mackey.